Good afternoon, everybody. Father Brian Horgan here at St. Lucy Parish. This is the last weekend in July, and as we approach the wonderful month of August, the wonderful Marian month of August, I'm reminded of a story that kind of ties in with the whole spirituality of Mary in many ways, that self-giving spirit that she gave birth and brought Christ into the world and gave of herself to the will of God, and gave of herself to give us the Saviour who would redeem us and lead us to everlasting joys in heaven. But it's a story involving Mahatma Gandhi, who was, as you know, he was the second Prime Minister of India, very influenced in fact by an Irish writer, Michael Davitt from County Mayo, who founded the Irish Land League in 1872. But Gandhi was very much a pacifist in many ways, and believed that a change could occur through non-violent methods. But the story I want to tell you, it's a true story. It's about a woman who had a son who was about 14 years of age and lived about a day's walk away from where Gandhi was staying. And she was having a lot of problems with the son. And the son was disruptive in school. He was fighting. He couldn't concentrate. He wouldn't do his homework. He was disobedient. He didn't do his chores at home. He didn't do what was asked of him. So she knew Gandhi was a very wise man and a very smart man. So she took the son to Gandhi. So she walked for an entire day to visit Gandhi. And she eventually got an audience with Gandhi. And she explained everything to Gandhi and told him what was happening with her son. And Gandhi listened intently and said yes, he understood what was going on and he understood the problem. And he said, I think I understand the problem. He said, come back to me in a week and I'll tell you what the problem is. So the woman went away and walked for a day home with her son, and came back the following week. And after that week, when she came back and met Gandhi again, she asked Gandhi what was the solution. And Gandhi says, the solution, he said, I think is sugar. Don't give the boy sugar. And the woman looked at him as if to say, you mean I came here last week, I walked a day to come here, I walked a day home, and now this week I've walked a day to come here and you've told me just don't give the boy sugar. Why couldn't you have told me that last week? And Gandhi said, quite simply, I had to give up sugar myself first. You see, my friends, I think the core meaning of that story is we cannot give away what we do not have. And if we do not have that spirituality of giving, if we do not foster within ourselves a spirituality of stewardship, that what we have and what we possess is given to us by God for the use of others, then we've missed the boat completely. What we are blessed with is an opportunity to help the less fortunate in our areas. We are blessed with the means to help the poor and the downtrodden. The poor have no voice but ours, and we have an obligation, if not a command, to help the poor in our midst. And that is why I tie in that story with the month of August, which is a beautiful Marian month in which we celebrate the Feast of the Assumption on the 15th. We celebrate the fact that Mary gave totally herself to the will of God, and so we should imitate her giving of herself to God's will in our lives. And what is God's will? It is to love Him and to love our brothers and sisters. And how can we love our brothers and sisters? It's by putting ourselves at their service. We have been blessed with many things. Many of us who watch this video In fact, I would say all of us have a roof over our head. We probably even have air conditioning in our homes. But I guarantee you, as a matter of fact, I'll promise you, statistically, there are more children go to bed hungry in America at night time than there are not. So I ask you to reflect on your own resources, on your use of your resources, on your use of stewardship. Are you ready to accept that challenge to truly be a disciple of Christ and to use what you have without leaving yourself short, but to use what you have to benefit those who have not? I will promise you one thing. If you adapt that spirituality and that understanding of living a Christian life in that manner, you will experience total joy in this life and supreme joy in the life to come. May God bless you, and may He always keep you safe. And I look forward to seeing you here at St. Lucie Parish in Highland Beach, Florida. May God bless you and keep you safe always.